Hello and happy Saturday. It's almost 8 o'clock. We ended up having one of the littles, so my day has shifted a little bit, but oh my goodness, it has been a long day. Got up around 11, went to the gym at 12:30, came home, had a quick bite to eat, changed because I was stinky, and there's no point showering though, because then I went back to work, or to the library to volunteer. I did my donation duty from like 2:30 to 4, and then we had to break down the clearance event that I set up on Thursday. Thursday morning, 8:30 in the morning, was there till 12:30, then went to the gym, picked up the littles, fed everybody, karate break, gymnastics break. They went with their mom because they didn't have school on Friday this week. And then Wesley and I went and got a snack. And then he had karate because he just started karate this week. And then we got dinner. And then we went and grocery shopped. I'm exhausted. But also like the bathroom's a whole situation, but I'll get to that later. But I just wanted to start the vlog, check in. I'm gonna do a lot of like meal prep, I think, stuff today. And I need to record American Truck Sim and then also edit American Truck Sim because I don't have any going up next week. So that's a bit of a problem. I also like my face is breaking out in spaces and I don't know what to think about that, but I'm gonna go. I gotta get a little munchkin in bed here shortly and then we will continue the adventures. Let me show you the current state of the bathroom. You can probably hear it. You won't be able to hear me in a second. And there's the sink. Okay, so basically there was some water damage that we noticed. And people came out to look at it and they're like, oh, it's not that bad. So on Tuesday, I got up really early so that Wesley could sleep because he had just worked the night before to deal with the person that was coming in to do the floors. The guy that was coming to do the floors, when he started to peel off the floor, he realized it was more damaged than initially thought. He also realized that there was a leak that was happening. Oh no, this is almost dead. We're going to have church in a second. And so he reached out to the landlords and said, hey, you need a plumber out here. So then he left. And then a couple hours later, the plumber came and he's like, yeah, I have to replace the valves. And he said, I think there's also a further issue. So we need to get like our truck out that has like the scanning thing to find leaks. So he did his thing. And then later on in the day when we went to pick up the littles, the other plumber was there because he had gone under the house to find things. And then yesterday was Friday. Yeah. So yesterday the plumber, no, must have been Wednesday, the plumber showed up and fixed all of the leak, or maybe that was first day, I don't know, it's been a lot. And then yesterday the floor guy came to rip everything up and put the fan in there to dry everything out. So that's how we're living right now. It's been Friday, it's now Saturday, it's gonna be Sunday. Hopefully they come on Monday, because one, you're trying to pee and it's like a freaking wind cloud and there's so much dust kicking up. Allergies, and two, it's super inconvenient, especially like I want to brush my teeth. Okay, I have to grab my toothbrush and my toothpaste and I have to waddle out to the kitchen, and oh no, there's dishes in the kitchen sink. Anyways, so that's what we've been dealing with and living in for a while. But I'm currently making egg bites. They are sausage, egg, cheese bites. I made bacon ones a couple weeks ago, and as it turned out, they were really good because Wesley's mom ate 3 when they first came out to test them, and then Wesley ate the other 21 over a couple days. It wasn't like immediately, but because we've started working out, we've been going to the gym pretty consistently. He started karate. I don't think I've officially, he started karate earlier this week. I did mention it earlier today. I can't remember if I mentioned it in a previous vlog. So trying to get his protein up. Also, like, we're working out at the gym. It's so funny because he's been, the last like 3 or 4 times we went, he's been like doing like and bench presses and stuff. And today he was like, what are you gonna do? I'm like, oh, my normal routine. He's like, can I come along with you? I'm like, are there 2 machines? I'm like, yeah, for sure. So he came around and he did my routine with me, which I'm still building. Right now I've got like pull downs and like push outs on the machines and rowing for arms. And then I have seated leg press, and then the machines that you like squish your legs in and then you bounce your legs out for glutes and stuff. We're working on it. I want to add probably eventually another arm thing, probably like an up instead of a pull, like a push-up situation. And then I want to add something, at least one thing for abs. So we'll see. Anyways, he was like, he's like, I'm tired, I'm yawning so much more. And I'm like, oh, well, because normally when he does his like bench presses, he takes like a long break in between and then goes heavyweight. And I'm like, well, maybe it's just because you're not taking a break. He's like, no, I think I'm working harder. And so he might join me semi-regularly with my little silly workout circuit that I'm making. But I'm feeling good. I'm sweaty and I don't want to shower in the wind tunnel. I can turn the fan off, but like I'll have to clean the bathtub, so we'll see. But I'm feeling stronger, which is nice. And yeah, anyways, I'm gonna shut up because I need to charge this. I got like 10 minutes before I need to pull the first batch of egg bites out and then throw in another batch. So we'll have 48. So hopefully Wesley's mom gets a few. I'm also listening to Our Lady Peace because, like, why not? Canadian band, why not? I don't know how it is 11 now, but it's currently 11 now. I was very productive, so it makes sense. Also, that probably means that this is charged. My hair's a mess, but we have some recording to do. Now, you might think, hey, Tiffany, you're recording, but your face? I know, right? Gotta get my pedals out because it's some ATS, but I'm just gonna use my, God, this is dusty, my PNG tuber for this. So let's chat while I set things up. It's a pain to set up, I will say. Like, maybe one day we could have just a PC setup for it, but that's not reasonable. Like anytime soon. So step 1, pedals. Step 2, steering wheel. So I did all the egg bites, 48 of them. Then we made 6 whatchamacallits. It'll come to me. Overnight oats. We tried 2 new recipes. I love that that's magnetic because that makes a huge difference to make life easier. We did like a banana, it'll come to me. Banana bread, and then peanut butter chocolate chip was the other one. So yeah, I haven't used this in like a month, which is why this is a little bit dustier than it normally is. Normally I would have recorded this last week or the week before for my ATS, but I think Tuesday was shockingly a rough day. Tuesdays really seem to hit the hardest, it feels. And then Wednesday can't record, and then Thursday, oh, Thursday was just so busy. I talked about it before. It was just like obscene. It was obscenely busy. So I was like, well, I'll just record on Saturday, but then Saturday was also busy. Where's pedal button? There it is. But today was also really busy with the volunteering and going to the gym and stuff, and extra volunteering, because normally I'd only be there for a couple hours. But yeah, anyway, it's really interesting. So the person that does the scheduling for Saturday in the bookstore, like, she's like, yeah, like, I think it'd be really great if you came in on Saturday, like, for enhanced training and stuff. And I'm like, girl, the store is not that hard. 2, I have so many, and like, I don't want to be like, hey, me, but like, I have so many years of management in retail plus working retail. Like, I think I got it. The biggest thing that I struggle with is things that don't make sense to me from a person with a strong background in retail. Oh, it's the lizard that escaped the other day. Like, there are so many things that I'm like, but why would you do it that way? That does not make sense. Just to get these cords out of my way, I just go up this way, and then we plug in. All right, it's gonna do its thing. Wait for it. Are you calling me a liar? Okay, there it goes. It's going. Is it going? I feel like it's calling me a liar. Bro, why is it taking so long? It's never taken this long. I don't know why that's flashing. Cool. There was a point where one of the littles decided to pull it off of where I store it and just put it on the ground. And I hope that that is not what's causing this issues, because it should be doing its calibration, and it's not. All right, we'll see you on the other side of the world. But like I said, the only thing I struggle with in the store is the things that don't make sense from a retail perspective. Because they should make sense. It seems to be fine now, the light's on as it was. So it was acting up, so I was like, let me restart my computer. The second I started to restart it, it decided to work. But that means we missed the fun, but that's okay. Anyways, I need to turn these off because I think they're still on. Yep. And I got myself a Coca-Cola, and we're gonna record. Ideally, I want to do 4. It's 11, I'll put us around 1-ish, give or take, because normally I record for 20 to half an hour for each one. And then we'll go from there. I also want to do a book haul of all the books I've been getting lately, because I have a problem. And yeah, I'm sweaty and I'm gross, and ideally I should shower, but it's just so, that bathroom is just so, you know, like the bathroom's disgusting because like the floor's missing, and then it's all dusty and crap, and so if I do want to shower, I, 1, will have to turn off the fan, and then 2, I will have to clean the bathtub, and that seems like a lot of work, but also I'm really gross, so we'll see. I've already done 1 full clothing change today because we went to the gym, came home, stripped everything off because I didn't have time to shower and redress, but now I'm feeling kind of gross again. But we'll see. I just got the egg bites away. I think I might put shredded chicken on tonight, but we will see how I feel because I have to record this and then I have to edit. You don't technically have to edit, but I need to, like, I should edit because it needs to go up on Monday, and tomorrow I'll be streaming, but of course it is co-working. Anyways, okay, I'm gonna zip it and I'm gonna go do my thing, and I will see you after. Hello, it is me and my bad backlighting. And my, 20 bucks. These are, oh my goodness, these are all the books that I picked up at the bookstore in the last 4 days, 3 days. So for you, we just go over them together. I didn't really have a clear picture of what I wanted when I went into this. I was just like, if I see something interesting, I'm gonna grab it. I got The Girl on the Train. I know it came out many years ago, but I know it had like big hype around it, and I was like, that could be something I'm interested in. When did it come out? Wow, it was 10 years ago. I think it was just a couple of years ago. So anyway, so I'm interested to check out this book. I think it'll be a good time. Oh, I never heard of this book before, The Exception, and let me tell you, I would have bought this because I can't stand it when the pages are like that. But it's about 4 women working together for a non-profit in Copenhagen that disseminates information on genocide, and some of them get like death threats and stuff. And this just seemed like a book like that I would enjoy because I do find genocides to be fascinating. So we got The Exception by Christian, is it Jungerson? Because it's got a J? I don't know. Anyway, so I got that. The cover on this one definitely got me. Isabel Allende, Daughter of Fortune. Translate from Spanish. Orphaned at birth, Eliza Summers is raised in the British colony of Valparaiso, Chile, by the well-intentioned Victorian spinster Miss Rose and her more rigid brother Jeremy. Anyways, it sounds interesting. But yeah, so covers. You know, they say don't judge a book by its cover, but let me tell you, if I see a cool cover, I'm more inclined to pick it up. I got Stormbreaker specifically for baby B because I think that this might be one that she would enjoy, and if she does, there's other books in the series, but I'm gonna read it first to make sure that I think it's age appropriate. I got Schindler's List. I really, really enjoy this book. Speaking of genocides, I guess. But you know, it's like hope within challenging times. I don't know if I still have my copy, which is specifically why I got this. If not, I will give it to somebody, because I'm sure they will enjoy it. I saw like 5 of The Help, and I remember, God, it's going to be like 18 years ago when this came out now. I haven't seen the movie, because I like to read the book first. 16 years ago. I wasn't that far off. But I figured I would pick it up and see, because again, they were like super cheap, slash basically free, so why not? I saw this cover, and I was like, yes. Shanghai Girls by Lisa C. In 1937, Shanghai is the Paris of Asia, a city of great wealth and glamour, the home of millionaires and beggars, gangsters and gamblers, patriots and revolutionaries, artists and warlords. Thanks to the financial security and material comforts provided by their father's prosperous rickshaw business, 21-year-old Pearl Chin and her younger sister May are having the time of their lives. But then a bomb falls on the city. So I thought it'd be cool. Also, like, oh, it's just so pretty. Okay. We're almost through the first, we are almost, yeah, okay, this is the last book. Again, a book that has a movie, so I haven't read that yet. But I sold this book to somebody in the bookstore, and I was like, oh, I've been curious about that book. And they said, yeah, I've read it. I just wanted to either get a copy again or give it to someone else. But it's Where the Crawdads Sing by Delia Owens. I actually picked up, like, the paperback version, and then I found a nice hard cover version, so I went for that one instead. There we go here. This was also from the clearance event. This one I'm gonna cover this up because it was a library book. It's called Mischief at Midnight by Esme Kerr. It looks super cute. Again, this is more of a kid's young adult book. I think even a little bit younger than young adult. And I'm going to get it. I'm going to read it and see if I think the girls would like it and if it's appropriate. The small casement window in the cloakroom creaked open, and a girlish figure stepped out from the pitch-black interior and dropped silently into the flower bed. What's it actually about? Best friends, Anastasia and Eddie are back at boarding school after spending the summer apart, and they can't wait to be dorm mates again. Unfortunately, things don't go as planned, and Eddie is stuck with Janet, the new girl at night's Hayden. I specifically was like, go to that, that's not nice. I specifically grabbed this one because one of the littles ended up not being in the same class as her bestie from like the last 2 years. And that's kind of what goes on in this. That's specifically why I got that. I also saw Matched, which is a book that I've contemplated reading for quite a long time. And again, if I think it's okay, I'll see if the girls want to read it. This cover got me as well. We got a very like Asia theme, it seems. Plum Wine by Angela Davis Gardner. Bottles of homemade plum wine link 2 worlds, 2 eras, and 2 lives through the eyes of Barbara Jefferson, a young American teaching at a Tokyo university. When her surrogate mother, Michi, dies, Barbara inherits an extraordinary gift, a tansu chest filled with bottles of homemade plum wine wrapped in sheets of rice paper covered in elegant calligraphy, 1 bottle for each of the last 20 years of Michi's life. Anyways, I think it sounds interesting. Water for Elephants. I've heard really good things about this by Sarah Gruen, and so I got it. It really doesn't tell you anything about it on the back, but I'm sure it's good. Stay. This is a heifer. All the Light We Cannot See. Oh, it's an advanced reader's edition. Not for sale or quotation by Anthony Doerr. I literally grabbed this one and I didn't even read the back of it, but I'm like, oh, I recognize the name of that. I panicked. A blind child, Marie-Laure, lives with her father in Paris near the Museum of Natural History, where he works as the master of its thousands of locks. When Marie-Laure is 12, the Germans occupy Paris, and father and daughter flee, carrying what might be the museum's most valuable diamond, to the walled citadel of Saint Malo, where Marie-Laure's reclusive great-uncle lives in a tall house by the sea. Honestly, sounds good. Okay, cool. We got, like, Asia and war. Oh. The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo by Taylor Jensen Reid. Again, when did this come out? 2017. Okay, 8 years ago. But I remember hearing so many good things about this when it came out, and I think I had it on a wish list, but I just never bought it, so now I own it, which is exciting. If you don't know what it's about, reclusive Hollywood icon Evelyn Hugo is finally ready to tell the truth about her glamorous and scandalous life, but when she chooses unknown magazine reporter Monique Grant to write her story, no one is more astonished than Monique herself. Anyways, I think it should be interesting. I've heard good things about The Secret Life of Bees, which is also a movie. This is definitely movie cover art. And it's by Sue Monk. I'm like, it is not by Queen Latifah. It's these people that are in it. Set in South Carolina in 1964, The Secret Life of Bees tells the story of Lily Owens, whose life has been shaped around the blurred memory of the afternoon her mother was killed. Interesting. It's a remarkable novel about divine female power, a story that women share and pass on to their daughters for years to come. So I'm excited for day out. We're almost at the end of this bag. See, look at this. Balzac and the Little Chinese Seamstress. I don't know what the theme was. It was the pretty covers, I think, drawing me to it. By Dai Siji. At the height of Mao's end history, infamous Cultural Revolution, two boys are among hundreds of thousands exiled to the countryside for re-education. The narrator and his best friend Luo, guilty of being the sons of doctors, find themselves in a remote village where, among the peasants of Phoenix Mountains, they are made to cart buckets of excrement up and down precipitous, winding paths. Their meager distraction includes a violin and, as well as, before long, the beautiful daughter of a local tailor. But yeah, I think it'll be cool, because again, I like history. And then this is a book that when it came out, I'm pretty sure, I contemplate getting the book on Audible, but Becoming by Michelle Obama. I saw it, and I was like, dang, I want that autobiography. I think it'll be, a good read. And that was what I got from the clearance sale. I did go back today because I was taking things down and I looked, but it had been picked over pretty much. And I was like, girl, you've got 17 books at home. You don't need to get more. But today I was in the store and I found Nerdy Nummies by Rosanna Pincino. And I thought it would be fun to try to make some of these things, you know, with the littles. So, I mean, I don't know how fancy we'll get. Like, I don't think we're doing that. But, you know, it looks like there were some good cookie recipes and stuff. And again, it was only $1. So, I'm excited for that. I was shocked to see that there, to be honest. And then I also, it's so funny because I was on donation duty when this came in, the Lord of the Rings, and I was like, do I want that? And I was like, nah. And then I was like, I'm gonna buy it. And I think it's dumb because it's by Harvard Lampoon. So, like, I think it's gonna be dumb. Indigestion at the sign of the good eats, you know. But I think it'll be a fun read. And then I spotted this one, The Wild Robot by Peter Brown, which I know is also a movie now. Can a robot survive in the wilderness? When robot Roz opens her eyes for the first time, she discovers that she is alone on a remote wild island. She has no idea how she got there or what her purpose is, but she knows she needs to survive. It looks like she befriends animals and stuff, so I think it'll be pretty good. I'm like, look at the art in it. Yeah. Anyway, so that's the book haul. And it's obscene. I know. I'm going to repack these up because on Monday I'm going to do a book haul on stream. But I'm really excited for some of them. Other ones, I'm like I said, I might have blacked out and grabbed some. But now, like, going over and, like, reading the backs out loud and stuff, I'm like, wait, I think I did all right. Do I need to find where I can put all these? Yes. But that is, in fact, a issue for another day. Remember that bookshelf back there that I keep talking about? Eventually. Anyways, I'm gonna turn this off and do that. I'm gonna go find myself some food, and then I think I'm gonna get my booty into bed here shortly. It's 1:30. I only recorded 3 episodes of ATS because I was just getting so tired. So, yeah. Alrighty, I took out my contacts, got my glasses on, I have snacked. I have my Kindle here, and I got my clicker here. I love this thing, honestly. Like, oh, I look like such an egg. It's just so much more chill. I don't always hook it up to this thing, like the gooseneck. Sometimes I just prop it on the pillows over there, but it's just so nice. I'm gonna lay here and get all cozy and read. It's 2:23 right now, so I'm gonna like try to read just like one chapter and then be asleep-ish by 3. We're gonna try not to doom scroll today, so fingers crossed. Pray for me. No, I mean, at this point, there's no point in doing anything because I either failed or I didn't. But yeah, wow, brain stop. Thanks for being here. Subscribe. We do weekly vlogs. I record Saturdays and usually post Wednesdays. Sometimes I miss. I'm not infallible. I'm just very busy. And yeah, I will see you in the next one. I'm getting a little warm. I have my cool duvet cover on this, and I've thought about switching to the hot one, but oh my goodness, she could never. God, I look so bald. Here, there. No, it's not any better. I thought about switching to the warm one, but I would simply perish because, like, sometimes it's really cold when I get in here. But anyways, okay. Yeah, we're reading, why is it not? Oh, it wasn't open. But yeah, this is where we're currently at. I was reading this 77% of the way through. It's based on a fan fiction. Rose and Chains, not great. Alchemized, also, of course. But so far, I don't know. It's a lot. I need to finish reading that. It was good. Spell Shop I bought with my gift card, and I got the Raven Scholar because it was super cheap and it seemed interesting. I have a problem. I also have all these books here. Iron Daughter, which I'm barely into, like maybe a couple chapters. Underworld sounds very interesting. River of Spirits. Lightfall, I'm about 70 pages into it, and I was like, oh my god, this is so good. Haven't started this, and got a library book over here. But yeah, we tried our best, but I'm gonna zip it, and I'm gonna read, and I'll see you soon. Subscribe, all that good stuff. Bye! Yeah.